What's up, guys? And today we're doing something different. We're gonna be reviewing. Oh, dude, we're gonna be VOD reviewing my games moving forward. I want to see how it is. Um, I believe I lose the die roll. No, I think I won the die roll against him, and he's going first. Playing versus Black Yellow Luffy. He is still a fairly newer player. He's just been playing the deck since he started, but he's still like fairly new, a little inexperienced. This game was very interesting, very fun. In this matchup, I want to find Katakuri. I just want to find Big Boss. Katakuri is actually one of my favorite cards I want to find, actually. If I find this card versus him, it ruins his turns a little bit. And any big kaijus, like aces and stuff, will help me a lot along the way. So, yep, and then I'll just probably play this at a faster speed. Play this at like at 1.75. I wasn't done yet, but he just threw his card down. Let's see, maybe I'll yeah, I wanted to play Katakuri, but I think with treasure cups, local treasure cups coming along, I just play Enel. He searches for Sabo. I draw a card. 2 Dawn. Pass. Nothing crazy. He has 3 Dawn here. Maybe he swings 8 at me. I don't remember what he does. Oh, he just passes. So if he's passing, I just know that I can just also play this Frankie for free and have it as a body for later when if I do find a Katakuri, I'm just going to start cycling through. So he starts awakening a little bit. Yeah. So he Flampe's for 1, which I thought was interesting. Adds a Rocket Luffy. I'm like, okay. My hand wasn't that good. Drop a turn. Here, I'm just gonna play the Shirahoshi. Helps me cycle through. I play the Flampe first to help me dig a little bit more deeper. That's what it is. Boom. Draw 2. Draw 3. Trash 2. Cards I don't need in this matchup are Gadatsus and Onamis. Oh, maybe I want the Gadatsu. Sometimes I don't need the Luffy either, right? It's a draw card, so essentially cycles. Or it's a 1K. So nothing crazy. You can tell he hasn't really been punching me. So here he's on what? 7 Dawn this turn. Him being at 7 Dawn. Maybe he plays Sabo. Maybe he plays Luffy. Starts awakening a little bit more. Here's Luffy. Does the effect. Trashes a guard. Draws a card. And then here, I thought it was really interesting. Like, now he swings, and I was like, praying that he hits an Onami. Because if he hits an Onami, if I hit an Onami, he just loses that card, right? I also was trying to pray that I was going to draw into the Katakuri. Because I drew the Flampe here. It doesn't really matter. I have the Enel. So I didn't want him to get a free card moving forward. So that's why I was like, do I swing 5 here realistically? I just swing 5. Kind of want him to give me a card. Which I don't think he did. Because he's going to awaken anytime with the Luffy, right? So next turn he would just awaken and just use like a 2-cost event. So I'd rather just put him to 0. But realistically, I probably shouldn't have. He trashes this. I think I kind of messed up. Just swing 8 here. Ooh. I was thinking if I want to swing 7 or swing 8. Or even swing at all. Just said fuck it. Punch him for 8. He then... I was like thinking like why just take it. There's no other swings that can kill you. On this turn though, so he's at 9. 2 life, right? 1 life. He's gonna awaken here, and I told him after the game I thought like he kind of messed up by losing a card. So he Luffy's ability right away, puts it at 2. He then puts 2 down under here, does the effect. Because this is why I told him it was really weird. He trashes an ace out of his hand just to double Sabo. But then I told him later, like, why don't you just throw the Sabo instead, and then you have that ace to cycle through with your Sabo effect. You know? So boom. Awakens draws 2. In my mind, so he trashes a Sabo, and then he trashes a Luffy. So imagine he trashes the Ace and the Luffy instead. Boom. There's another 2 combo. Get some stuff at 9. This deck is actually just very straightforward. Nothing crazy. What is he trashing? Yeah, he also the way he plays, he skips a little bit. And he forgets to like discard or something, so it's not a big deal. I always try to tell him. But yeah, so this is it. He trashes a Kid Ace. Then he trashes a Kid. It looks like a Garp. So then I'm like, okay, that's cool. Swings at me. Crazy. And then he swings at this. I have to let it die. I can't protect it because there's a Luffy on the field. And I wouldn't realistically ever protect it. He swings 5 into my guy, my Frankie. In theory, he wasted 3 Dawn for this. I'll just protect it just in case I need to use it to punch him later. I think he just drew into another Ace. So we got 5 to... I'm kind of essentially baiting him to use his like blocker, just a chump block. Just heal. Thinking if I want to punch him in the face, punch the Luffy. Because realistically, if I punch him in the face, he gives me a 2k or he blocks, which he should be blocking. And then if I punch the Luffy, he just blocks. Anyways, so it was like a... I was thinking he was just going to block no matter what. So I was just thinking where I'm punching the 10-4. Yeah. Yeah, see, so... he blocks there. Now I'm just like, okay, if he just keeps looping Sabos, I just Omega lose, right? Because I don't have enough... My hand is literally 2Ks. There's no way I'm punching through his board. Telling him to, like I said, he doesn't like do the abilities and stuff. He just leaves it there, so the game state never gets corrected on his turn. Maybe I'm supposed to play a background music. I don't know. I don't really do this. Yeah. I got into about 3 treasure cups moving forward. I might just play Enel. Might be a chance to play Lucci or Bonnie. I really don't know. I might play Bonnie tomorrow. Omega served pretty good. You know? So here he... yeah. Literally just looping me. The effect. Summons Ace. 2. Sabo. Yep. My hand literally is all 2Ks. Bro, this is so bad. Literally mostly 2Ks. And, what was it, 1K zero cost event? So I'm like, okay, how do you punch me? Dead card. It's going to be used. Hit a Kingdom Come. Like I said, it's a dead card because of the Sabos. I might essentially just use it as a discard fodder for zero cost event. Or for my leader ability. I just go 7 to 7. Give me 2K. Or gives me a 1K, and I was like, okay. I'm trying to milk his hand out. You know he's 9. There's no way. So I do it again. 7 to 7. What did I draw? I draw a Rocket Luffy? Yeah, I drew a Rocket Luffy. Maybe I'm just trying to dig for a card. Because here, I need to clear as many bodies as I can, and I just Omega die. I look kind of dead. See, let's it die, right? It's not... okay. Effect, draw a card, cycle through. And swing 11. So here I want him to give me 2 cards or give me the blocker. Oh, I drew a 0 cost event. You see this all like, I'm not really dying. I have Omega counter in my hand. And I told him, like, you know, like, you have to try to kill me if I'm not playing, like, bodies. Give me 2 2Ks. Like, okay, so maybe, like, so, because he did that, I'm like, okay, he's just trying to kill me. He has about, like, 2 or 3 cards in his hand. So I'm like, okay, if he's putting 1 down on, that means he's not Gekomoriing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, like, why is he searching? He's searching, so that means he's not trying to kill me, right? But then I was like, or he can just kill me at this position. That's my mind, my thought process. He just tries to kill me, and there's no way I can, like, kill him with 2 life. Unless I drew another, like, Rusher, Enel, or, you know, just swing on a number that makes him use the, well, that, I don't know. Because he just leave 2 life up here. See, like, he skipped a step, put a Sabo. I'm like, bro, wrong Sabo. I'm like, cool, that's fine. He also got a Luffy ability to draw an extra card. So just that. So he trashes an ace. Trashing a Thunderbolt. He has 3 cards in his hand. 3 blockers, right? So that means he can kill me. I'm like waiting to die. I'm like, okay, well, if he's trying to kill me here, I'll give you as many cards as so I just don't die. So like, okay, you know, I'll just do it again. He swung like multiple 9s. Now he's at 7, 8, 9, 7. He's 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's at 13 at my ace. And I was like, huh? 13 at my ace? He might have just swung like a 11. I don't know. I was just telling him, like, why are you swinging at me and wasting so much Dawn when you could have just... Like, he's digging for Gekomoria, right? So, like, I was like, why didn't you just kill me? Well, what the hell am I talking about?
On your turn only.
Oh, he asked about my leader effect. So he swings 13. I just give 2 2Ks. Need this ace to live, right? His ace essentially is my god. I was like, I don't think it matters where I swing. So he gave me 2 cards here, and I was like, why did he give me 2 cards? Why don't you just block? Like, you know what? I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to punch this Luffy down. Yeah, see? I think I was aiming for the Luffy. He gave me 2 cards, and then he blocks. So I was like, okay, so maybe he's trying to kill me. He Luffy effects, trashes the ace, draws a card, because he's digging for Gekomoria. I don't think he got it. But then, like I said, he negged 1 card off the turn. He trashed the ace. Oh, man, I'm sleepy. Got the leader. I'm like, okay, please, God, give me a trigger. Please, God, give me a trigger. So he 8, and I was like, oh, 8, 2 2Ks. 9. It's like, okay, so maybe he kills me? Yeah, once you establish blockers, it's hard for me to, like, come back. So here he can kill me with just natural, like, you know, split the swings evenly. So he didn't. Yeah, I told him to trash the card. He has 2 cards in his hand. Then he plays Gecko. Then sacks the Luffy. And then I was like, wait. What? Like, why didn't you just... Like, okay. So then he does this. Then he still trashes. Hit a trigger. Discard a card. Heal 2. And then I was like, wait, why'd you? Then I was like, why'd you punch me here? Like, why didn't you just punch the ace? I literally have no cards in my hand. Drew into another ace, and like here I'm like, okay, I'm like, he blocks. He gives me a card for the first 10. He blocks because he has no cards left in hand. I'm like, okay, another 10. And then I'm like, okay, I just kill you. Like, yeah, I hit a 0 cost event there, but realistically, I feel like I would not have realistically died in that position. I mean, I think he could have just tried to kill me with more Dawn investment, but that's just me.